know nothing about it. Probably want to look at that person with that tag that they were supposed to tell you about it. Anyways, but we do got a winner. And the winner, I always get them wrong. So I think it's going to be Conklin North. Is that the girls? Yeah, so Conklin North, they won the scavenger hunt. So next week, we'll be here. I need y'all to hear this now. Next week, when did I say?
Next week.
Okay, next week at 3 o'clock. What time I say?
3.
Oh my goodness, y'all good. So next week at 3 o'clock, you all meet me here. Amen? Amen. I know you're going to say amen. And at 3 o'clock, we're going to have a time in the chapel. Just us. You're just going to be here. So now, if you got a visit or something, it's been real. But next Sunday at 3 o'clock, meet me here, and we're going to have some fun. We got some food, lots of food, plenty of food. Matter of fact, it's going to be so much food, y'all can take it back to the dorm and eat it for dinner and breakfast the next day. We got a lot. So thank y'all. We appreciate y'all and all that fun stuff. All right. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get to work. I know it's cold outside. I want to get y'all back. Before, all that good stuff. Today, today, our subject I don't know if we can't see it. All right. Our subject today is wrong turn. Last week, when I wasn't here, I was in the city of Rockville, Illinois, and I had to go visit some family up there. And last Sunday, they gave me directions how to get to my hotel to their church. That's cool. Now, I scribbled down the directions, whatever. And they gave me specific details on what I was supposed to do. Now, I had been to the city before, so, I'm thinking, I know I'm going. And so, as soon as I left my hotel, it said, make a right on the street. It ain't hard. Made a right on the street. It said, go down 2 lights, and you're going to see a Lowe's. And when you see this Lowe's, make sure that you make a left. Well, me being the person that I am, and know where I'm going, I said, wait a minute. I'm supposed to go this way. I ain't supposed to go left. So I go and turn right. And so we're going down the street. My wife said, are you sure? I'm like, have you been to Rockford before? No? Well then, I know what I'm talking about. And so 3 miles later, I'm looking at the area and I'm thinking, I have never seen this before. And she said, why don't you read the directions again? And when I went back and read the directions, I found out that left or that right I was supposed to make, I was supposed to do the opposite. But all because I thought I knew what I was supposed to do, I went the wrong way. I took a wrong turn. And in taking that wrong turn, I lost time. I could have been there on time, but by the time I got to the service, they had already started their praise and worship and all that. And I was a little embarrassed because, he's a bishop and his family's coming in all late. Everybody else had to be on time, but here I come all late. I hate coming late to chapel, so I would hate to go late to somebody else's service. So I'm like, I'm so sorry. But it's only my fault because I had the directions. I thought I knew where I was going, but because I didn't follow what was given to me, I messed up. You say, so that's your problem. Well, today I want to help some of y'all. I want to help all of us, if possible. The Lord woke me up at 2 o'clock this morning. 2 o'clock. And started speaking to me about you. And he said, the problem with a lot of people is they lack direction. If they had the proper direction and they could understand the directions, maybe they'll be able to follow it. A lot of times people, they tell you stuff and you know, they try to speak over your head or they speak under your feet, but they never speak to you. Some people speak at you, but they don't speak to you. And I don't want to speak at you. I don't want to speak above you. I don't want to speak beneath you, but I want to speak straight to where you are. Because I want you to leave here today knowing what you're supposed to do, where you're supposed to go, and how you're supposed to get there. A lot of us have wasted time. If you're supposed to be at a job at 1 o'clock, they tell you how to get there. And a lot of us nowadays, we got MapQuest, we got GPS, we got all kinds of stuff to tell us how to get from point A to point B. But if you leave 12 o'clock to get to a 1 o'clock appointment, and you don't follow those directions, are you going to get there at 1? No. Matter of fact, you won't get there at 2, you won't get there at 3, you won't get there at 4. You know why? Because you lack direction. And God is here today to tell you, you know what? You don't have to lack direction no more. Some of y'all have questions, Lord, what am I supposed to do with my life? Am I supposed to be somebody's baby mama? Baby daddy? Am I going to be on drugs? Am I going to be like mama and them, daddy and them? Am I supposed to go back home? Or am I supposed to go start something new? Am I supposed to go to college? Am I going to graduate high school? Am I going to be a pro ball player? Am I going to play football, basketball, baseball? Am I good enough? What am I supposed to do? Where am I in my life? And God is saying, I got you. I got some direction for you. Let's go to the Bible. Matthew, the 4th chapter, and the 18th verse. I want you to see something. I'm about to give you some direction. And this is going to be quite easy. And if anybody don't have a Bible, all right, and you haven't been given one, make sure you let us know so that we can get you a Bible. And if you already have one, we'll be praying for you. The Bible bookstore is right behind the mall here in Terre Haute. You ever go to the mall, go to the Bible bookstore, open door. All right. So, Matthew, the 18th chapter. Excuse me, the 4th chapter, 18th verse. And it reads, and Jesus, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw 2 brothers, Simon, called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they straightway left that net and followed him. The basic instruction that the Lord wants to give y'all today is follow me. Not follow Mr. White. Don't do that. Because that's called stalking. And I don't know. But follow Jesus. You say, how do I follow a person I can't see? How do I do that? He left us a roadmap. And for a lot of people, especially men, if we talk about men, a lot of men, I ain't gonna say all men, but a lot of men, when we get lost, we is not trying to ask nobody for no direction. And the last thing I want to hear is my wife mouth. You look at what you did, you got us lost. Shut up. So you gonna come up missing. I'm trying to tell you. And we sitting there driving like, you know where we going. And we see all kinds of signs saying you're going wrong. 15 miles to the next stop. They go to the gas station, baby. Why don't you stop right there? They go to another gas station. Look, say something else. Just say something else. Something. And look what we're doing. We're losing time. We're losing money because we're losing gas. And so a little stop that could, it could have taken us 2 seconds and our pride get a little crushed. Not take us hours. And we all huffing and puffing and mad. I'll never forget my honeymoon out in Florida. Ain't that wonderful? Everybody turn off their cell phones. Waiting in church. Yeah, I know this ain't Jesus. Anyways, we was in Florida, and all we had to do was go to Orlando from the airport. Very easy. We asked the person at the counter, which way do we go? She said, all you have to do is when you get out the airport,